It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take.
Ka-ching!
Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back with you right here on SportsGrid. Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi. We are almost under 5 minutes to go in the second half of Michigan State and Ole Miss. That game is knotted up at 55 apiece. That is the intense one right now. The winner will play either Auburn or Michigan in the regional final coming out of the South region, that is. Tennessee, Kentucky right now. A little back and forth here, 47-32. Kentucky just cannot make any three-point shots yet within this game. Tennessee hit a tough shot. They're up 15. They've only scored 4 points apiece so far through those 4 minutes. Kobe Bryant struggling. Amari Williams hits the bench after picking up a foul, which is not really what I was looking for necessarily. Is that his third foul? Is that the story there? No. So I don't know why that was necessary. I don't know if you need to put him on the bench. All right, so we'll follow that.
All right. We're
at 35 for anybody rooting in the dream, the miracle, the hope of Padula plus Richardson.
Look at Izzo. Come on.
What do you think? He's giving him some motivation?
I think it's all window dressing. I think Tommy's lost I think he's shooting blanks out there. You know what I mean? You can see the punches coming.
What I will say
can't get out of the way
on Izzo and why like college sports is you're much better off being a college coach if you can probably than a pro coach.
Yeah, because
Izzo won one championship.
Yeah, but he's got the
25 years ago.
Yeah, but he's got that with Mateen Cleaves.
Big three by Ole Miss.
All right. This game is what? I mean, we got 115 right now.
Oh, it's another decent look from three that can't fall. That's been the story. Under 16 timeout hits there. 58-57. Ole Miss leading up on Sparty. So you're at 115 points right now.
Yeah, no shot unless we have overtime.
But overtime is possible. The foul game is weird. Anybody, again, if you bet college,
up to 138 and a half, Kev. I don't understand where they're
coming. Owen Carr's about to go out of the gym for that dunk. One of the best jumpers in recent college memory. That kid can
59-58.
That kid can soar, let me tell you.
Wow, 59-58. We need how many out of Padilla?
Well, we need 15 more from him and Richardson.
That's it?
Yeah. 12. Okay, so then maybe. All right, so let's see then.
All right.
So we need some free throws already, I'm thinking.
Yeah, but so how many do we need now? He's got 20.
12. 20 and 18 we have.
All right. Is that him?
Richardson's in the corner. No.
All right.
61-61. Back and forth they go here in the South region. I like this game.
Wow, yeah. Jimmy Neutron, we're not dead yet.
Overtime.
I'm sitting on that. Give us the shot. Julian gave you the shot. Julian gave it a shot.
Oh.
What's that, ref, huh? Hometown call there, no? Really? What are we doing?
In the hometown of Atlanta, Georgia.
This is where it's like it's Ezzo, all right? You know, nobody likes Chris Beard. You know? That's Beard. We'll give it to Ezzo.
Go the other way.
And you talk about Ezzo winning one national championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
The team Cleaves and that team, right?
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Yep.
It's like what we talk about. You get that gravy train rolling,
mm-hmm.
and you just never want to stop, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the program runs itself. You think, when's the last time Ezzo broke down X's and O's schematically? I mean, seriously. It's the same thing
you
with
think he's just a
Calipari.
pretty face?
I think, look, I said this to you with basketball, right? Roy, and if Coach was here, we could have this argument. And I know you and I could have this argument, okay? But it's not like the game, hear me out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not like the game has evolved to the point. Look, it's still the same court, right? There's what is the
it's not like
revolutionary offense that we've come, in NCAA right now? What is it? What is the defense that's changed? We're not running the Wildcat where we got Ronnie Brown and all the where's the 5 wide and Cheetah and that type of. There's no ingenuity in college basketball. They drum up some plays. They drum up some play. What is the new offense that they've come up with? What is the new scheme that's taken college basketball by storm? It's not. It's isolation. It's one-on-one. It's zone. They're not doing anything. I mean, come on. You think Izzo and all these coaches are coaching it up like, oh, Shaka's smart. Where's he been? He's such a great coach. Down in the dumps. Hasn't gotten out of the first couple rounds in the last 5 or 6 years. Come on.
I mean,
all these great coaches.
The simple thing is just the uptick in three-point shooting across the entire sport of basketball.
They're not doing anything different, are they? Is there a new scheme? Is there a new defense? It's man to man and it's zone.
But hold on. I think it would be if we're being serious. It's comparable to Saban for a lot of years, being like, listen, our job is to run the football and play defense.
What?
And then the SEC is like, all right, we're throwing the football and hope the defense survives. I think.
Yeah, but there was the spread offense. See the difference?
Yeah, this is a spread offense as well. I mean, maybe it doesn't have a cute name, but I mean, it's the uptick in three-point shooting, the spacing of the floor.
Well, why didn't that change? I mean, nothing changed but the shot clock. So why weren't they doing this 5 or 6 or 10 years ago?
I mean, simply.
Why were they playing more half court? Oh, we gotta grind it out. We gotta, the college game wasn't like the NBA game.
The three-point shot for a long time has had a really big negative connotation for it. The phrase "live and die by the three" is not a glass half full, glass half empty phrase. It's the three-point shot eventually is going to cost you every game you play in if you rely on it too much.
Yeah, point and check. That kid should never be shooting a three. I mean, that kid, really thinking that he's Steph Curry out of the half court.
Neither team has made a three-point shot just yet here.
Tick, down to 136 and a half. Smash him.
I just need.
So.
Is that really down to 136 and a half?
130. I saw it. I kept up. At 153. You want more? At 151. I saw it. I'm the algo.
All right, so there he goes. All right, count him up, Joe.
Human algo. I'm
count
breaking a sweat in here.
Are you? I feel good. Wow.
Do you?
Yeah.
Water, air, water.
All right, so where's his butler?
Can we get overtime again with this Michigan State?
Richardson!
Get it!
Oh, down to 10!
All right.
What?
Just breathe. We're down to 10. We're down to 10.
Got a lot of chance.
Come on, Padilla.
To the cup, Lamont. Dunk it, and one ref. Kentucky needs a stop and a triple.
Out.
Let him feel it.
Don't be afraid to drive it and get fouled. Don't be afraid.
Oh!
The body. What was that,
ref?
ref?
We're not shooting.
It's Kohler.
Lanier with these fadeaway jumpers.
Was that a flagrant on Kohler?
There's a lot of fadeaway jumpers right now going in for Tennessee.
Tick.
Running bad offense, in my opinion. I need the plus 13.5.
I mean, again, I'll root it in for you. I hope Kentucky doesn't score basically the rest of the game, so I get the under. but I'll root it in for you.
Well, why is it Kentucky who's not allowed to
How
score?
about Padilla? Keep
Go
your
up,
eye
he's
on
getting
the prize.
fouled.
There it is.
Oh, whoa. To the line. All right, so now you're in the bonus both ways. We're coming up against the break here. Is Kobe Bryant to the line for a couple or no? What's the story? What's the story down low? A lot of Andrew Carr replays is the story. Barnes to the line for two.
All right.
63-61. What do you think, Joe?
I think we're coming down to the wire. Overtime looks like the deal in Michigan State and Ole Miss.
All right, let's hit a break and come right back. In-game live bracket central. Stretch those legs.
So my team didn't win this weekend, but I still did with this app that's taking over the game. Sports Millions Pick'em lets you make quick and easy predictions. Pick your favorite players, go higher or lower, and you can still win big even if your team loses. Plus, the multiplier is insane. With just a few picks, you can win big money. So get on it. They've got a welcome bonus to help you start off your winning streak.
Anyone that's been to a sporting event, the atmosphere before a game, I think Game Time Decisions has that same exact atmosphere. This is our arena. This is what we do. There is going to be an energy to Game Time Decisions that you will feel night in and night out. The excitement you get when you lock your bets in, when you're figuring out what you want to do, we can zone in on the biggest games each night. I want this to be the place that people come to before the games start so they feel as ready as possible to lock in their cards. We are going to hit every single one of those markets that you need to know about. We're going to go through every single thing, and I've got a great team behind me that's going to help me get the job done. There is not going to be a better place, I promise you, than Game Time Decisions to get that new information, react to it, and be able to then bet accordingly. We will have everything at our disposal, and we will use that to our advantage. I'm Kevin Walsh. Tune into Game Time Decisions from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern on SportsGrid.
Two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take.
Ka-ching!
Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
Back right here on SportsGrid, 65-63, under a minute to go in Michigan State and Ole Miss. Timeout, Tom.
He finally did something. Izzo finally realized he had a coach. Final 3 minutes, say, Izzo, stop having a snack, Tommy. Wake up, guy.
No, come on.
Nap time's over,
No,
all right? Come on.
Come on.
Nap time's over,
Come
Tom.
on, that's not right.
What? Why?
That's not right.
Why?
No, come on.
Yeah, you know I'm right. You know I'm right, Tom.
He had to do
Wake up,
something.
Tom.
It's
Final minute.
unbelievable.
Act like you're coaching.
Huh? Where are we, Atlanta?
Oh, boy.
We're rooting for overtime in this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Ole Miss, you got 25 on the shot clock. Play defense. We always see this. Try to force a bad look. Get the rebound, and again, don't go for the three unless it's there. put it in Padilla's hands, let him penetrate, see if he can get at least an N1 or free throws, and then we're coming down to the wire, and we'll see how this final 50 seconds plays out. Foul game out of this right now, unless obviously Michigan State scores, and we're at 128. I mean, get to 67 up, you got a shot. Overtime.
Yeah.
Overtime, then I need basically 17 points in overtime.
You're so greedy, and I love it, that you're not just happy at overtime, right? Not 65, not stop, score, stop, overtime. You're like, all right, so we'll get a bucket here. We'll come down, we'll get a bucket. Defense, you got a foul, I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe split, come down, hit a three. All right, so now it's 68-68. I don't know, you probably each could grab another one. Right. 70-70, so we're at the half, 77. At that point, I needed 14 for the alt. Could jump back in game. Pre-game should be good to go. How many does Dia have?
Right. You get everything.
It might happen in regulation. We're not sure.
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible. Right now, 20 on the shot clock. Right. Play defense. We see this all the time. There is no need to foul in a one-possession game. Get the ball out of Akins' hands and the guards. Put it into the guys down low. That guy's a human anchor right there. Nowhere. Finally came through.
Broken clock gets the basket to fall 67-63.
Padilla!
Our guy gets another one to go. Can't play defense, though. Realistically, you're going to have to trap aggressively. I'll be the coach for our show here. Don't worry about it.
God.
So I can't do it without laughing.
God.
All right, so here is the reality. 3.5 seconds and 3.5 second difference here. Shot clock, game clock.
Yeah. Everything's in the balance. I mean, pre-game spread.
Yeah.
Everything right now.
That's a good point. You're going to be trapping. You're going to see if you can get a violation. You're not panicking.
No.
But you are not playing this out.
No.
You are not playing defense. No, but these teams take ages.
You're not fouling with 16 seconds. There's 33 seconds left.
Listen.
If you don't get the trap or you don't get the denial within the first 5 seconds, it's got to be an automatic foul.
I agree.
There's no reason to allow this to elapse down to 16 seconds.
Full
You're
agreement.
not giving yourself an opportunity to win this game.
Full
it's a
agreement.
one-possession game. Deny, they get it in, foul. That's it.
Get it to your best free throw shooter, obviously, is the MO for Michigan State. Let me see who that exactly would be on this team. Frankie Fiddler, 85.5. Jace Richardson, 84. Trey Holloman, 83. They've got a couple of options.
Yeah.
Which is good. Backcourt comparison. I mean,
look,
all right, need 8.
We need 8. We need overtime.
Well, Jace to the line for 2.
We'll probably pick up another 4.
You could get.
We're going to pick up another 4 here.
You'd be all right.
Right?
So we got. How much does your guy Dia have? 11. He's gone cold from beyond the arc. Problem.
Somebody brought me down. Brought me right down with the cinder blocks. Cinder block special. Throw the body over the boat and put the cinder blocks on the feet.
Hey, where are you guys going?
Toss it right over the boat. Had never had a shot. Fell right down to the bottom. Man. Is that Gainey?
Tennessee is playing.
Who was that?
That was Lanier. Tennessee has played atrocious offense all half and has been bailed out by tough jumpers and offensive rebounds, and they are still up 15. Kentucky is generating much better looks, but it might not matter.
What's the foul?
It just
what are
might
we
not
doing
matter.
Here? What are they doing?
Oh, waited forever. Did they get a jump up? No. Akins to the line for 2. Kentucky with a bucket. Amari Williams cuts it to 13. Halfway through the half, number 2. 10 to go.
You got to be kidding me right here, Kev. You got to be kidding me, man. Like, what are they doing? You got the denial.
I tell you, but that's how it can be. They broke that press very easily. They swarmed them. Now, not too much time went off that clock. I know more than you wanted it to be.
7 seconds went off still.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, let's go. Let's get a miss. Or at the worst, make 1 or 2 here. What happened? What happened?
No, I thought it was going to be a foul call, and it wasn't. I thought there'd be a foul on the bottom. 76.5 on the season from the line for Atkins, not the first down. If you're Ole Miss, you have a timeout. It is a one-possession game, kind of regardless,
Taking the
4-point
timeout
play.
here.
No. And honestly, knowing how these things go, they're probably going to go quick.
We're at 134 right here.
No,
133.
Yeah. You're counting the penny maybe. That's all right. We don't mind that. Gets them both to fall. Ole Miss looks like they're going to go quickly. Ball's going to be in the hands of Padula. 69-65. Padula's going to get a look at a triple. Not going to be able to get it to fall, so we'll be at 17 seconds left here in this game.
They taking a timeout now?
And I do not know whose possession that is.
It's ours. They said it was Ole Miss.
It's going to be Ole Miss basketball, rightfully called, off Michigan State. So Ole Miss will get a chance out of it. Kentucky hits a huge three by Lamont Butler. Timeout by the Rebs. So they're going to probably try and draw up a three-point shot now. That would be my expectations. 12-point game. Kentucky has been trying. Again, defensively, they've been better. It's just they're killing them on the glass. It is so disappointing to watch Kentucky play like this. So disappointing. Turning over inbounds and take me to break, please. Take me to break. Take me to break. Take me to break.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take.
Ka-ching!
Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, back on SportsGrid, 69-67. Michigan State leading right now on Ole Miss. They'll inbound it, and they're going to get the ball in, and they're able to draw a little bit of extra time off the clock. It's going to be Holloway who's going to head to the line here for the chance to put this Holloman, to put this back up to a 4-point lead potentially. Ole Miss is out of timeout, so they're definitely going to be shooting three-point shots, Joe.
Yeah, this is it. Got to hope that he misses one, right? Misses one, we have a shot.
If he misses one, you have to wonder, will Izzo be telling his guys to foul on the dribble? It's possible.
Yeah.
You got a really good free throw shooter at the line, though, so, you're not really banking on a miss. It doesn't look like Michigan State is either. They don't have anybody at the line right now, or is that just for free throw number one? Let's see. Let's see if they bring guys in here to the free throw line. I think they are. Yeah, that would have been a mistake had they not.
It's a tough one. Tough pill. Right now on the spread, 3.5.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Covering if you're Michigan State.
It's gonna be tough to snag a cover if you are this Kentucky team. What a heartbreaking performance out of them, man. You got to go quick here if you're Ole Miss, obviously. Did he get touched? Nope. They call Ole Miss out of bounds on the offensive rebound. Sparty will inbound. I think they'll get fouled. I do. I think Ole Miss will foul them.
Get a couple of garbage points. We're going to fall just short.
Yeah, a lot of live overs will come in, though.
Yeah.
Game's at 138 right now. You got a chance for 2 more. I think they'll foul. Here's the thing, though.
Why wouldn't you foul?
Well, in moments like this, refs don't call it sometimes. They go, you lost. We've seen it. I've seen it. I know you have too.
Yeah.
Sometimes the refs go, no thanks. And then it's 4.5, and they dribble away, and Ole Miss guys are like, what are you doing to us? So now they're checking the clock because, again, the college game doesn't have enough reviews. So we got to do that. It's always something. Always something.
What a heartbreaker. We haven't seen underdogs step up and win, have we?
No, it's not been the tournament for that. I mean, Arkansas had a great chance against Texas Tech. They completely collapsed.
Money line are getting crushed right now.
Well, yeah, the parlay players, though, are having a feast. If the money line parlay players, which is usually a very risky proposition in the NCAA tournament, yeah. All right, so Holloman's going to go to the line for another 2. Could push this to 140. Ole Miss then will get a prayer triple. Even if it goes in, I don't think there'll be enough time to foul.
No, it's done.
No, but you could snag a cover on the Ole Miss side.
True.
You could snag a cover.
Cover's big. Cover's big. He makes both of these. They're up by 6.
You know, so it doesn't in a way, if you are holding plus 3.5, you want him to make the second. You don't care about the first.
Right.
But you want him to make the second. That way you just inbound it, shoot it, go.
Now Izzo's coaching. Look.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think Michigan State will get through their team total. Plenty of live team totals they'll get through.
What was it? 73.5?
Probably, maybe 74.5, right? 144.5, 3.5 point favorite, give or take. Well, 73.5, yeah, right there. But not through it.
How many do we need out of Padula and
We're going to fall 6 short.
That hurts.
What really hurts is that Richardson just stopped doing anything for us. Didn't get any of these looks at the line either, which was the real shame. Kid from Ole Miss gets the 3-point shot up. Oh, and it falls in. They cover the number.
Yeah, they cover the number.
The number.
Total loses by a half. 143.5.
What a cover. Tell you what, if anybody on this desk got Ole Miss, I wish we could deliver you the reaction. This desk just didn't have the side.
Yeah.
Like
Ole Miss money line.
You were on, totals and money lines.
What a way to end that, right? Talk about pricing it just right.
Total lands just short. Ole Miss likely covers most numbers.
That's crazy.
Open 2.5, so books probably did not enjoy this game landing 3.
No.
That probably did them no favors.
Not at all. Tough loss.
Wow, man.
And we lost that. We lost that by 6, right?
We lost that by 6. We didn't get Richardson, by the way, the best free throw shooter that basically they had on the floor. Didn't get one free throw, and Padula didn't get that garbage time triple.
He gave it up. Unbelievable.
Michigan State advances to the Elite 8 in the South region, the 2 seed. Again, chalk holds, and they will await the winner of Auburn against Michigan. We will be breaking that game down for you, as well as the live action in Tennessee, Kentucky. Certainly for as long as I can stand to watch it with you guys right here on SportsGrid. It's Kevin Walsh. It's Joe Lisi. It is a Friday night. We will be right back.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take.
Ka-ching!
Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back right here on SportsGrid, it's Kevin Walsh, it's Joe Lisi. Tennessee up 66-52 on Kentucky, 6 to go in the Midwest semifinals. Zakai Ziegler flopping all over the place. They should eject him, quite frankly, as far as I can see. He is flopping all over the place, but that's neither here nor there. He just dribbled himself to the ground, which is always nice to see. If you are just tuning in, heartbreak for Michigan State, -3.5 backers. Had a buddy on it. They lose at the gun on a triple, which only determined the cover of that basketball game. We're getting ready now for Auburn and Michigan. Winner will play Sparty for a trip to the Final Four on the line. Auburn has been a climbing side throughout the week, but it has been bought back. 9.5s were out there. We're down to 8.5 primarily. Total checks in right now at 155.5. I've already played an under at 154.5 in this game. So I'm not panicked. I'm not going to go again. I'm trying to figure out a couple of different prop options here, Lisi. I'm largely star hunting, admittedly. Where are you at right now with Auburn and Michigan?
So I just I'm putting in a parlay, plays 523. I do lean to Auburn to win the game convincingly. I don't know if I want to lay the 9.5 or 8.5 right now.
Yep.
I lean to the under, but I'm going on Broom 12 bounce tonight. It's a plus number at +190. I believe it's +194. For Broom, and I'm taking Miles Kelly for 15+. That together, right? Kelly is plus 194. I think Broom might be 2-1 or +250.
Yep.
Comes out to 523. That's where I want to be right now. And then I'm going to reassess from an in-game perspective. I sort of like that. I'm willing to bank on that. I think Miles Kelly could be a catalyst for this offense. I think Broom more on the defensive side.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on Trey Donaldson tonight. I know a lot of people think he might step up.
Yep.
He's been shooting the lights out from three. I think everything is underneath. The way we saw Tennessee dominate right now, underneath, I believe Auburn has a significant advantage over Wolf and the crew.
So I think that Johni Broome has to play well in this game. I think there's a good chance he plays well in this game. Currently, he enters coming off of an 8-point performance against Creighton where he shot it from 4 of 13 from the field, which is just not who Johni Broome is. Hasn't made a 3 yet in this tournament. Right now, 0 of 7 combined. He checks in at -148 to get 1 to fall here. I think that Johni Broome has to be fantastic. You mentioned the rebounds. He has the ability to stuff that stat sheet on that side of the card. I think he could very well have a 25-point performance here. Points plus rebounds, it looks like you can get a pretty clean 30-plus number. I'm seeing -115 on that, Joe,
right,
which is, I think, something I'll be pressing down on. And the other number then that I look at is Danny Wolf's points plus rebounds. Danny Wolf has been very, very good for Michigan, and this isn't as much a bounce back. Now, he's not been his most efficient self necessarily in this basketball or in this tournament so far, shooting 42%. You look through the regular season, he's closer to 50%. So there is some volume that I think he could potentially elevate on. He's not coming off of an unreal game, his last game, 14, 9, and 4, but it was a solid game. It got him to 27 points plus rebounds plus assists. That's what his prop is. Again, it's 26 and a half. I'm kind of going star hunting here, Joe. We're in the Sweet 16. That's who I think these teams are going to need to lean on in this basketball game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good look. We've seen all the stars step up, right? We saw Padula for Ole Miss step up. We saw Richardson step up, be a contributor. Yeah. We saw it last night with Cooper Flagg and obviously Caleb Love. We saw Mark Sears step up.
And they're wrestling down there. They're wrestling, and they're not calling anything.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, wake up.
Yeah. Tough. All right.
I mean, what am I watching?
Yeah. Looks like AEW. I don't know. AEW. AEW. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, no, listen.
Smash job.
But it's tough because, Joe, because I'm here, I'm sitting on some Amari Williams numbers. He's been largely non-existent here in the second half. He's close, though, right? So, a trip to the line would be nice. I don't know if I'm going to get that.
You have 13 and a half, right? I
have Amari for 19 points and rebounds. He's at 11 and 4 right now.
What's the call here?
Well, they're going to have to review that. I mean, again, you got guys wrestling. AEW,
baby.
So
what do you want to do? I mean, do you have a strong opinion about Michigan or Auburn? Do you like the points, or do you like Auburn right now?
So I think I'm struggling with it. I don't love this Michigan team, Joe.
Me neither.
But Auburn has not given me. So I played Auburn against Creighton, won the game, won the bet. I laid that number. I think we were on opposite sides of that one. And with winning the bet, did not come out of it like, you know what, man, I really like Auburn's got it going. Now, that could also be scary the other way, right? Like, Auburn won by 12, and it's not like they have it going or anything. I'm playing the under. But it's because it's a tall number. I think the number is a tick too high, right?
Auburn to win by 11 to plus is only plus 115.
Auburn to win by 11 plus.
Plus
well,
1.
Yeah, I mean, the side's been bouncing around. I could be interested in some Auburn in-game opportunities. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, if Michigan does start fast. And typically they haven't really, you look at the game against A&M, they had an early lead, then fell behind, right? They trailed much of the second half early, right? In that game, you got great value on them. If they jump out on Auburn, I think I might be inclined to lay it, no matter what it is, And total-wise, I want to see. I'm hanging on by a thread here. I mean, I need basically 22 points. I middle it. What are we calling here? What is this? Common foul or flagrant?
Well, I have no idea. We don't have the commentary. They're trying to review it. I don't know what's going to be the final verdict on that one. 70-55 though in the game.
Houston starts at 10.
Well, much later now. Much later. Because it's after this.
So we have time.
Yeah, Auburn, Michigan. Let's see if we have an updated start time for that game. I think you've got another 20 minutes until that tip, so about 10 o'clock.
I'm just thinking right now, what else could we put together that gives us some sort of momentum? How you lose that game or lost that game.
Oh, yes. What? Sorry, baseball. Marlins stacked it on.
How much?
4-3 that game now. Pittsburgh's up.
Okay.
Otto Lopez would a blast. I got something going in the baseball world you would like.
Under the hat. Must be nice.
Well, it's not. Listen, it's not even close to done, but we're just rooting. Can I get an update on what's going on here with Tennessee and Kentucky? Someone I just saw sent out a tweet. Double flagrant one. I mean, fire these refs into the sun.
So I'm done. I'm dead to rights then. Forget it. I mean,
double flagrant one.
What is that?
I don't. Is that even possible?
Is that 6 free throws? How many free throws?
Well, so Amari Williams got a flagrant foul for getting thrown around. I mean, that can't. It's a double. It can't be double flagrant one. That just doesn't even mean anything. Have you ever heard of that in your life?
No.
That doesn't even mean anything.
All right. I don't know. I guess they both all. Is it?
If it's a double foul, that's one thing. Double flagrant one, they're just making stuff up.
All right, just let's get out of Dodge. I need them to score nothing.
I have everything in the balance in this game, Joe.
All right, so then let Kev cover the 13.5. Don't score.
Yeah. Well, Ziegler's, been hot heading into this game. A lot of chatter around that.
So let me ask you a question then, because I'm on Broom for 12 pounds.
Yep.
But if you think he could get 30, it's 7-1.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, you want to take like an alt points bounds prop? Like him to get 40 points plus rebounds plus 650?
Yeah, do we have that?
How about 45 points and rebounds, 20-1?
Let's do it.
That's DK.
DK, I got to go on?
Yeah, you're going to have to travel into the space-time continuum. You're going to have to jump in the transfer portal to get that pick in. We're going to have to give Lisi NIL money to get him to bet that. All right, we're hitting a break. We're coming on back, though, live on SportsGrid. It's in-game live. It's Bracket Central.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take.
Ka-ching!
Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
We're back with you right here on SportsGrid. It's in-game live, Bracket Central, as Joe and I get settled up here for Auburn and Michigan. We are finishing up the game between Tennessee and Kentucky. Live spread, 15.5. Live total, Joe, 144.5. And in the balance special, if there ever was one, my friend.
We're both in the balance. I'm on the balance on the total, under 146.5, 147.5. You're on Kentucky plus the
13.5.
So, all right.
I need Amari Williams for points and rebounds. I need Owe for points. You know, it's a lot right now. I felt there were moments where things were going well. Those moments have come and gone. It looks like we're, by the way, going to get a 10 o'clock tip here for Auburn and Michigan, just to let everybody know. So you still have some time to let this game button up or whatever it might be, figure out where everything is going for you there. We will have then, of course, Houston and Purdue. We'll be following that, talking about that, breaking that game down very closely for everybody on our show tonight as well.
Yeah, do you like Broom for points or bounds tonight?
More points than bounds.
I like him for bounds more than points. This is because I just don't believe Michigan's going to shoot as consistent as they've been, especially in the second half of this game.
Right.
So if I believe Michigan could potentially be cold,
okay.
I'm thinking Broom, just like Kaufman-Renn last week, 8 underneath. Just misses, miss.
All right. So there's
there you go.
Good secret picks.
Secret picks.
So Amari Williams goes to the line and was able to grab 1, so he's at 12-4. So I need 3 out of Amari Williams. A putback dunk would be a bettor's dream. Otega Oweh still on the court, but he's been really non-existent in this game. He was a late decision to play Otega that I did feel really good about, but, would have been better off, obviously, right now, having left alone. Lanier's played very well in the second half. He's hit a couple of tough jumpers. He's up to 17, so he's got 11.5, number 2. He's been good for this team, just keeping Kentucky at bay really more than anything in this half, which has been important for this team. And look, this is a rivalry. This is an in-conference battle. We know that. And Tennessee dropped the first 2 games. It was a huge part of Kentucky's season. It's a big part of the reason why Kentucky was able to get up to the 3 line, beating this team twice. But we talked about it. Kentucky being able to beat top 10 defenses with the frequency that they were doing it at is very, very difficult for anyone to do. It's a basketball team that's going to have one of their worst offensive games of the season here, Joe. And once again, barring a miracle of all miracles, going to be their last game of the season. Yeah,
again, it came at the wrong time, right? We talk about Styles making fights and how Tennessee potentially played this game. And unfortunately for Pope and the crew,
I just got. That's not great, man.
All right,
he lands 18. He lands 18. He's trying to go coast to coast. He dribbles it off his foot, and he lands 18. So I'll lose every single bet I placed in this game. Is unbelievable. Lands 18. 4 rebounds, this guy. Right. 7 foot tall. You're having a good time over there. Joey jackpot. He dribbles it off his foot.
Listen, we're cold as ice right now. We got to turn it around. The good news is there's 2 more games coming. All right? We got to reassess,
Good news
Ken.
for who?
We got to reassess.
Good news for who? He
I don't
dribbles
know which
it off
one's
his
live.
foot.
Is it me or is it
bench.
you? I don't know.
Any chance he comes back in? 209?
No more points in the final 2 minutes. Well, maybe for your sake, just get a 3 and then just I'm hanging on by a thread with these kids. They think they're freewheeling out here. They're trying to make a highlight video.
Oh, my God.
Stop with the TikToks. Just take the clock out. What's with the threes? What are you doing, man? Get the bound. And the foul. Here we go. You're down.
He's got to foul out or something. Put our guy back in.
Oh, man. These kids, they just don't get it. Guy just doesn't get it.
I'm going to need a week later stat correction to.
I don't get those. I'll tell you that. Talk about that. You know what? I don't know.
I just got crushed.
Did you? Oh, that stinks. It does. It stinks. I don't want to see you lose. No, but you're making me laugh. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
Go, Otega Oweh!
You and this Otega Oweh.
Hit a 3. Run it up.
Miss it.
He's not done yet. Dunks it.
What are we
Space
doing?
Jam. Keep going.
130.
I might start rooting in volunteer buckets at this rate.
Yeah.
Put in Amari.
What do you need?
Don't need you to know about it.
I'm hanging on by a thread right now.
Are you? What do you need?
Under.
What?
146.5.
What's the score?
They got 134. What's with the fouling? They're down 14.
Game's not over yet. You played to the final, the final bell.
Oh, really?
No?
All right.
What would you say?
All right, Jay Wright. I didn't realize. Just saying. Old school mentality all of a sudden?
Yeah.
What happened to, getting out of Dodge and, all of a sudden in the locker room making TikToks that you lost?
Renegade.
Yeah.
Listen, why not? Otega Owe would have jammed.
Again with this Otega
Can
Owe.
Owe get
all
5
night
more?
with Otega Owe.
Well, what? So you want me to just root in your under?
Yeah.
I'll root in Tennessee not scoring.
There we go. Michigan looks sharp. I could tell. Look at that. Kid's putting it in the tin. Looks sharp. Shot out of a cannon right now.
Hold on.
Here we go. What?
They showed a kid. You couldn't even see the basket. He might have missed it.
I don't know. Short money on Michigan.
I don't even know if that's true.
Don't foul. What are we doing here? Get it up.
Travel.
Just no.
Oh.
What are we doing?
We need a tree. Is Amari back in?
Amari who?
Don't say Amari.
Just
where's Owe?
Stop!
Pass it, Lamont.
What are we doing? This game's
Shoot it! He's getting fouled. Ref! We're so close.
They still think they have a shot. Like
We never give up. And I won't.
We're fouling now.
Down.
What, a minute 18 left?
And I won't back down. Go to break? I don't want to go to break. We'll be right back.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
There's hidden sizzles going on to the left of me. I know that much. Anything you want to share with the folks at home?
No, I took a shot. I mean, I'm on Broom for 25, Auburn minus the 8.5, Purdue plus the 8.5, and Cryer for 15 in a parlay.
Okay.
That's what I'm
on
going.
to the late game already.
Yeah, I moved on because
right.
this how I'm going to lose this game with the gutless Kentucky Wildcats fouling.
Yeah.
Down 16 points.
Well, they're down 13 right now.
Oh, they got a shot.
I'm getting 13 and a
well,
half.
We hope it just ends like this.
End this game, and I'm fine with that. If Otega Owe could hit another 3, that'd be great. Steal it! Don't foul him. That's Gainey. Do you need those points or no?
It's dead to rights.
Just play normal defense. We're playing smart basketball, Joey. This is good for you.
It is.
All right, so everybody take a deep breath. This could be fine. Steal!
There it is.
Get it, Lamont!
All right. Nothing.
Do Otego away.
With the Otego away.
What? A man can dream.
Just end it.
Kobe Bryant. What are you doing? No!
Don't
No,
jam
take it out! Take it out! Take it out! Yes! These Wildcats are wild!
Yes!
Stop
Just end
it! Stop it!
Just end it!
Everybody eats!
Come on!
Everybody eats!
End it!
Oh! Oh!
That's it!
Tick!
Tick, 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 tick!
Tick!
Tick, tick, tick!
Tick! 5! Bring in the new year! 3, 2, 1! Happy New
That's
Year!
a good job by you. That's a good job by you. I rooted that in for you. That's a nice job.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's it.
You want credit? What are you talking? I rooted you in.
Told you that under had no shot at the 150.
You're so lucky Amari Williams dribbled it off his foot.
We got a little bit of life here. A little bit of
NBA
life.
Space Jam style.
All right, so now we're cooking here. What are we doing
All of a
next?
sudden, we're hot as a piston.
I don't know about hot.
Well,
What's going on?
we're not
having
done.
problems here. I'm having problems.
Any update on the Astros? I got Yordan Alvarez at the dish.
Okay.
Okay, so, all right, so then maybe not.
We'll see.
Tennessee advances, the 30-plus club, undefeated so far for the Game Time Decision viewers out there. 30-plus club, undefeated. If Houston beats Purdue tonight, the 30-plus club will have maxed out on that portion of the bracket. Florida's a win away. Auburn, 2 wins away. 30-plus club, we've seen dominance so far in this tournament. Kentucky covers the 13.5 live. They don't cover the 12.5 live. They cover the 13.5 live.
Unbelievable.
That was incredible, man.
That was good. We needed that, to be honest with
We
you.
both got a little something there. Not mad at it.
No, we got it, finally. So it was good.
The Amari Williams loss was unbelievable, though.
How did you lose that?
Don't do that.
How did you lose that?
Hold on a second. So are you on any Danny Wolf or Janai Broom?
I'm on Janai Broom. I'm on Broom for 25.
Yeah.
And then I have a separate parlay with Miles Kelly and Janai Broom. Broom for 12 bounds and Kelly for 15 points.
So all
now,
right.
I will say this. Broom has stepped up on the rebound side.
Yeah.
Points have been a little light, 8 and 11. This is a game, to me, you're right. I expect him to have a dominant performance.
Yep.
It wouldn't shock me if he does go for 25 and 12 tonight or potentially 30. I think he's got a significant advantage over Wolf. I really do.
I think he might beat up on Golden, too.
But let me ask you.
I think Wolf's going to play a
right?
lot. Yeah.
In the Big Ten, what's the dominant center that they've played? What guy has Michigan really stepped up? And when they played A&M didn't have a significant big guy.
Right.
So again, Maryland, they struggled a little bit, right? They won that game by 1 with Queen and the size of Maryland a little bit.
Yeah.
I just think Broom is due for a big night tonight.
All right. So I'm going to bet Broom with you, but I'm assuming I'm on my own when it comes to Danny Wolf.
I don't like Wolf. I don't like any of the Michigan side. I'm just a little partial. I think there's a breakout performance for Auburn. I think if they don't show up now, then that's it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You have the best team in the country, number 1 overall seed. They're laying 8.5. They've walked through the motions. They struggled, for the most part. They covered against Creighton, but they haven't looked dominant from start to finish.
Yep.
This is a game that they could step up.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that special for me. Give me Danny Wolf. Give me Janai Broom. Danny Wolf for 27 PRA. PR, Janai Broom to get to 31, along with the under as a pregame play. Plenty of in-game opportunities for us. We will break down Houston, Purdue on the other side of this commercial break. It's in-game live, Bracket Central.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
It's in-game live, Bracket Central on SportsGrid. Kevin Walsh and Joe Lisi here at the midway point of our coverage tonight of a Sweet 16 Friday on SportsGrid. In the NCAA Tournament, two have already punched their ticket to the Elite Eight. The Tennessee Volunteers take out the Kentucky Wildcats in an SEC battle. Michigan State having already advanced earlier in their win over the SEC's Ole Miss. A lot of SEC action. We have another team playing from that conference right now. That is the number one Auburn Tigers in the South region against Michigan. Michigan State is either going to be playing Auburn or their most heated rival, of course, an in-state foe in the Michigan Wolverines. Scoreless opening minute 7, Joe, that we've seen so far. How do we feel heading into Auburn, Michigan?
I told you, I still believe this is a breakout for the Auburn Tigers. I'm going SEC over the Big Ten. I don't know if Michigan, from a defensive perspective, can match up with Broom underneath, and I think the big guys are going to be a problem. I'm on Miles Kelly to step up with 15-plus. I'm on Broom for points and rebounds. We'll see. But I'm expecting this game to be a dominant performance by Auburn. They haven't looked good consistently from start to finish in all their games.
Yeah.
I think they do tonight. Who was that, Kelly?
No, Denver Jones makes the first basket of this game. It's a three-point shot that falls. Kelly took that first look on that possession. So coming up here, Joe, tonight, the second game, it's going to be Houston and Purdue. For those interested, these are actually two teams that I have futures on. The Boilermakers one I am far less attached to. I played Purdue about the midway point of the season to make a Final Four run, thinking that they could finish out the Big Ten season strong and contend for one of the top seeds. It went the other direction. If they do win this game against Houston, I'll likely be able to secure money with them playing Tennessee next round. But anybody who's heard me talk about this tournament knows I'm far more invested in the Houston Cougars. I've bet them to win the national championship many times, especially via free bets. They have joined Duke as my preseason pick. So, yes, certainly chalk at the top, but we've seen how great the best teams in college basketball have been this year. Those are the futures, though. In terms of the game itself, Joe, we have an 8.5-point line. We do have a climbing total. This one checks in at 134.5.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get there with the total, right? Just knowing how Houston wants to play and knowing Braden Smith and those guards for Purdue are going to have to potentially work to get open.
Yep.
This isn't the game against McNeese when you and I did the game and they had their will and the open looks. They're going to actually have to work to get open. And even though I said it was a bad matchup for Purdue, I thought this line would still be 4.5, 5. I think it's a huge number. And I understand Houston, and I understand they're more physical. But, again, you have a big man in Kaufman-Wren that, again, half-court style of game. You got to believe that Purdue could still match up and not lose this game by, more than 8 points. I honestly believe that.
What you're seeing is a very daring number. No other way to describe it, Joe, to me.
Right.
To see a total that low, still a very quality team.
Big man.
Janai Broom hits the triple. We talked about that pregame, minus 140 range at some books. But for Purdue, it's a quality team who can score the ball. And you're seeing their team total, in the low 60s.
Wow. You see that?
Here comes Auburn. Up 8-5 now. Race to 5 went Michigan's way. Race to 10. Auburn tracking. Need Danny Wolf to get involved a little bit in this basketball game. I found myself leaning towards Houston, Joe, just thinking that they would be able to put the clamps on them.
Right.
The number keeps climbing. The total is so low. I might kind of, the jump on the sword bet, if you will. I am going to consider, as Janai Broom with an offensive board and a really nice dish to Dylan Cardwell, I might play the first half under in Purdue-Houston. I think if this game's an under, it starts as an under. I don't think it ends as an under. It's so low, though. It is a 61.5 first half total. Again, I would be betting into, just for perspective, Purdue's first half team total is 28.5. One of the best offenses in college basketball.
They push tempo. Right?
No, Purdue actually doesn't push tempo.
They pushed it against McNeese, though.
They did. I don't think you're wrong about that, but over the course of the year, they've been a slower team. Big reason why I think we've seen the number as low as it is right now.
Now, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do you feel, because I think if you're Houston, you say we want to muscle them. We want to play bully ball with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
We believe we're the more blue-collar, physical type of team, better defense.
Yeah.
And are we buying into Braden Smith, who could be hot and cold at particular times?
So I like Braden Smith. I have a 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'll probably play it again at 24.5 before we get out of here. That's where I'm positioned right now, at least.
I like Emmanuel Sharp for Houston.
Mm-hmm.
3 threes plus 116. He's averaged 12 points per game. He shot, look at some of the performances. He's basically a 47% three-point shooter. So, he's gotten 12, 8, 17. I don't want to back Cryer for threes. You look at some of the games earlier in the Big 12, conference 26, 19 against Colorado, 26 against BYU, 17 against Arizona. And then basically he's just gone, cold. No, I don't want to say cold, just 8 and 12. Do we take him for threes or do we take him for points? Maybe threes and points?
What are we looking for?
15. Plus 138. If you,
I don't know.
You can't even parlay that together. I mean, that's tough.
Where are you at on this total? It's so. You kind of think it's an under.
Not that it's an. I mean,
you usually though, if that number's that low, they're tempting you.
I think it's 63.60, right? No,
what are you saying?
No, it's basically 70 to 63, right there, roughly 70 to 64.
Yeah.
And the team total on Purdue is what?
I'll give you. Well, the first half's 28.5. The full game number is 63.5.
I think they can get there.
Or any reasonable person should think that. They average on the season 78 points a game.
Yeah, but they haven't faced a defense like this. That's the question.
Yeah.
You want to take the team total then with Houston?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't know if Houston's going to be lighting it up in this game. I think this might be. Here's the thing: the numbers are so low, Joe. But I think you might pick your head up in this final score. 66, 57, just right on the number, but a really low-scoring game.
Yeah, you can't parlay any of these things right
Like
now.
that first half score, I don't think they get through 60. I am going to play a little first half under. I still think Braden Smith can get through the points, rebounds, and assists because I think he's going to have to still just be involved every possession, constantly doing a little bit of everything.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, we're up against it. Limited. What are we doing? We doing props? Are we doing sides? What do you want to do? I like Purdue.
I don't like Purdue. I don't trust them in this game. Their defense is going to have to really step up. And I think it's going to be a lower scoring game, but I don't know if it'll step up enough. Let's hit a break. Let's come back. We'll update you on Auburn, Michigan. Put the picks in now for Houston and Purdue.
So my team didn't win this weekend, but I still did with this app that's taking over the game. Sports Millions Pick'em lets you make quick and easy predictions. Pick your favorite players, go higher or lower, and you can still win big even if your team loses. Plus, the multiplier is insane. With just a few picks, you can win big money. So get on it. They've got a welcome bonus to help you start off your winning streak.
Anyone that's been to a sporting event, the atmosphere before a game, I think Game Time Decisions has that same exact atmosphere. This is our arena. This is what we do. There is going to be an energy to Game Time Decisions that you will feel night in and night out. The excitement you get when you lock your bets in, when you're figuring out what you want to do, we can zone in on the biggest games each night. I want this to be the place that people come to before the games start so they feel as ready as possible to lock in their cards. We are going to hit every single one of those markets that you need to know about. We're going to go through every single thing, and I've got a great team behind me that's going to help me get the job done. There is not going to be a better place, I promise you, than Game Time Decisions to get that new information, react to it, and be able to then bet accordingly. We will have everything at our disposal, and we will use that to our advantage. I'm Kevin Walsh. Tune into Game Time Decisions from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern on SportsGrid.
Two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
Back right here on SportsGrid. Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi, Sweet 16 Friday. Auburn and Michigan live right now. 13-11 lead for the Tigers. Coming up next, it's going to be Houston, and it's going to be Purdue. Live right now, total trending at 156.5. That looks a little high to me based on what I'm seeing, but I could be off base, certainly. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. This game's on pace for that total at 13-11?
Again, that's what I said with the Tennessee game. I told you.
My brain also might be shattered from watching, like, Bama games yesterday. I don't even – like, if both teams don't have 20 already, I'm like, wow, low scoring.
We're 10 points, almost 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
And you don't even have 30 points. You got 24.
Yep.
You need another 130.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see.
All right.
So
let the algo tick it up. Let the algo suck everybody in.
I am on the first half under 61.5 Houston, Purdue.
Okay.
Not the prettiest bet I've ever made. It's going to be a grinder. I think the game starts very slow. I think it's one of those games, Lisi, you pick your head up 5 minutes in, and one of the teams might be scoreless. Like, just one of that. That's how I see this game.
You might be right, Kev. I'm not going to, take you off that breakdown. I just think that I like Purdue with the points. I don't love this game as a whole.
Yeah.
But if you're forcing me to pick, and that's what we're doing here, we're trying to find value. I think all the value is on Purdue with the points. Again, I had this line for me.
Yeah.
5.5.
So,
I mean,
here's the thing.
Gonzaga was 4.5-point dogs.
Yes. 4.5, 5.5, give or take.
Okay, but Gonzaga wasn't, again, a power conference.
The books think Gonzaga is. You can disagree. The books think they are much better than
Purdue. But they don't have a legitimate big man.
Who?
Gonzaga.
Graham Ike is pretty good.
All right, maybe I'm putting more into Kaufman-Renn in terms of what he did last week. Maybe
Helped out big time.
Maybe it was McNeese, undersized type of team.
Mm-hmm.
Possible. But I still think, again, as these games progress, you're telling me that Purdue can't make this a game and keep it. Are they going to get blown out? Are we expecting Purdue to get run out of the gym?
Maybe. Yes, Joe. I'm struggling with that as well, admittedly. The double talk play of the day is going to be when I place the Braden Smith PRA bet, right? That was which I've already placed, but maybe placing it again.
Yeah. I mean, right now, tie game. You got the in-game number for Auburn right now, -6.5.
Yeah, it's early.
I'm looking to get this down. Could we get this down under 6? I'm going to jump in, I think.
Okay, that's the target number?
Yeah. I do want to take it's not allowing me. Nice block there. It's not allowing me to take the 3s in a parlay with Sharp. Nah, I can't take any of the player props.
Okay.
It's bothering me right now. All right. I mean, you want to take the total in Houston? What did they play in the first 2 games? Unders?
Houston?
That Gonzaga was an under?
No, that was an over, 81-76. The first game was an under. They held their opponent to 40, 78-40. This first half was a bang over. The second half final score, Lisi, 26-16, 42 total points.
All right.
Yeah, very low scoring.
I'm in, Kev. I took Auburn, and I took the points with I took Auburn -6.5.
Live with Purdue.
Live with Purdue.
Okay.
And we're in, and we're rooting.
So that's where Joe's going to be for that game. Janai Broom, great start, 7 points, 4 boards, doing really, really well.
Yeah, need Miles Kelly to step up. No points right now.
Yeah, only the one look in the corner, so we've not seen a lot from him yet.
But again, as this game plays out, you would expect him to have a bigger role. I would.
Well, Auburn's shooting a lot of threes. They still can't get him to go. See, I think it's on. Auburn is, we all know, not playing great basketball. I'd like to think they still have one great game left in them. If they can keep advancing while not playing their best, right? They beat a 16 seed, who cares? They beat Creighton. Again, it's a good win. Creighton's not great, right? We knew that. Let's say they win this game while shooting it poorly again. If they get red hot and they smoke Michigan State, I think they're in real trouble come Final Four time. I don't know if Auburn has 2 great games left. But if they can slop it up against Michigan, slop it up against Michigan State, they might be ready to catch Florida. Or Texas Tech, who's ever there on the other side of the Final Four.
See, now Condon didn't look good to me. Would he get banged up last night?
He got very injured.
I know, and that's a problem, right? Moving forward.
Yes.
Again, if we're talking, rematch Florida-Auburn, now
losing that size, I mean, it's going to be a big deal for tomorrow's game.
And Clayton.
Which I think you and I have.
What? Say it again?
Florida and Texas Tech, I believe you.
I like Tech a little bit tomorrow. Now, hopefully we get through this.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully let's hope we see tomorrow.
Hopefully we get through this. Again, I still like the way we're at here. I still think we're good. I took Auburn -6.5. I like Auburn. I like Purdue. Again, now a lot was made about the locality of this game played in
Yeah,
Indy.
there was.
I know. Rothstein, who's been on the network, had a lot to say about the locality, 60 miles. Here's the thing: if it was Duke, they probably wouldn't have did it, right? And I get that, but does it really matter at this point? Does it really matter? If you're Houston,
Yeah.
I understand it's potentially a home game, but it's still a neutral court, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like it's played in their gym, is it?
No, it's not. I think it's frustrating because as the top seed, you're supposed to
They're
be
1,000 miles away.
you're supposed to be given an easier path.
Yeah,
and
but that never happens. Look at Oregon. We talked about it with
so
college football.
I actually think what's fascinating more so is that Houston asked the committee to go west to avoid specifically this scenario, and the committee just no, you're Midwest, all good. That's and it's as if Houston kind of knew, that Midwest region is not going to be too fun. Gonzaga, road game, Tennessee. It's quite the path just to get to the Final Four. That game's going to start after this commercial break. We're right back with you here on SportsGrid.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
Queen at the buzzer, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Welcome back into SportsGrid's in-game live bracket central, live on a Friday night. It's Kevin Walsh, and it is, of course, Joe Lisi. We have Auburn and Michigan live right now as the Tigers cannot find bottom from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Despite having 16, it could be a lot more, but they are cold. 2 of 11 to start this game from 3.
Brick City, baby. There it is.
Danny Wolf gets one to go.
Danny Wolf with this Danny Wolf now.
That's your guy.
It's not my guy.
Might do a pizza review with you later.
You know, Miles Kelly, non-existent.
Yep.
Janai Broom, I don't know. 4 bounds, 7 points, and he's taking a blow on the sidelines. Down by 2.
Yep.
You know, can we put this Michigan team away? And I got the Michigan logo behind me. Like, can we flip-flop the logos? Real play, you know. I mean, really, what is this guy doing with Brick City?
Hardwell.
Shoot it, kid.
Maybe not the best time to throw Janai Broom to the bench if you're Bruce Pearl, huh?
This Bruce Pearl, another one, never steps up.
Oof. Ran into a brick wall.
Remember when he
Golden.
faced Larinaga with Miami? Bam it! There it is. Who
There's
was
your
that?
boy. I think that's Kelly.
it. Miles Kelly for 3. The kid's getting hot.
Houston, Purdue. Houston, Purdue. Last minute, any call, anything.
Purdue plus the 8.5.
You think they can win it outright?
I don't know about. I don't know about that. I mean, you're all of a sudden 5 slammer jammer. You never saw somebody back Houston bigger than you. Akeem Olajuwon, Drexler. They're all going to walk out there. This team, they're built. 6-1 is the right price. I did betting above the rim with you. I know you're on Houston, all big picture.
Yeah, I am.
That's it.
All right.
We'll see.
I am on the first half under 61.5, but I'm also on Braden Smith's points, rebounds, and assists at 23.5 and 24.5 heading into this game. We have some player props right now. Again, Janai Broom was off to a great start.
Is he out?
It's been back and forth.
Can we get a camera on him? What's he doing?
Can we foul somebody to get him back into this game?
All the bounds are going to the backups right now.
Well, he's not in.
Yeah, no kidding. But this pace back and forth is good. Bound, look, miss, bound.
Foul somebody. We need
Give
the
it to
clock
Miles
to
Kelly.
stop.
Miles Kelly, shoot it, man.
That's not. We need the clock to stop. Would you agree or disagree?
At this point, whatever's going to put money in my pocket, that's what I need. Okay.
At any given moment, will you root in this first half under with me in the Purdue-Houston game?
Sure. Look,
Get out of bounds.
All these bounds are going to this backup.
All right, 21-20. Danny Wolf's at 9-2. Broom is at 7-4.
9-2. What is he? 9 points, 2 bounds?
Yeah, no dimes.
He's definitely not getting any bounds inside.
What?
No bounds tonight.
He's got 2.
2 bounds for a guy his size. Should have 6 bounds. He's playing every
the
minute.
Kid Golden has 1.
Nah.
Golden, slow start.
Nah.
You're not much of a Golden guy.
No, I'm not. L.J. Cryer, have him for 15 plus tonight.
You like that he had 30 last game?
You go with the hot hand.
Usually your strategy.
Yeah, no, well, not really. But I told you sometimes you haven't been seeing it clearly. Sometimes you got to zig when you're zagging.
Right.
Right?
Fair enough.
I will say, disco night on the grid is nothing better. After hours, this is it.
I would be scarfing down an eggplant sandwich in the break if it was any good. I won't throw the place under the bus, but I really was underwhelmed.
I got the Caesar
There's
salad.
There's a salad in there. You haven't touched it.
We haven't been able to.
Well, yeah.
Non-stop.
Mad dash. You take one break to get it, one break to find the fork, and in the next break, maybe you get 1 bite or 2.
That's it. We'll see. We'll see. If worst comes to worst, I'll have it for breakfast.
All right. If anybody out there wants to root in the Red Sox scoring another run, Astros scoring a couple, feel free. You excited baseball's back?
No, not really. I missed a couple of totals right now. Get me to mid-labor.
You were close
Memorial.
on to Tampa, Colorado. It almost got to extras.
4-2 almost doesn't count.
3-2.
Obviously,
Where'd you add that extra run?
Rob Manfred already started the year with the hard shell and styrofoam middles with the balls. Yeah, under every game. 6.5, 7.5. Dead on. Give me the humidity. Late May, early June, where we have totals at 8 and we're skying
Scores
through.
alt 17.5.
That Tampa stadium where the Yankees play outdoors. Yeah. Keep an eye out for that late May.
All right, there's Joey Baseball. So listen,
diamond in the rough.
We're going to hit a break. We'll come right back with you here. It is in-game live Bracket Central. We're doing Houston, about to get underway.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Back right here on SportsGrid. Opening minute of Houston, Purdue.
Ugly.
No points.
I mean, this is...
We did see one Purdue transition basket, and that is how Purdue is hoping they can find the basket. Houston is yet to score. A low total is already lower. It's 131.5. Spoiler, Purdue scores on this possession, Joe. Sides down to 5.5. Sell. Wow, they love what they're seeing from the Boilermaker.
Unbelievable. Ugly game. You'd think that this line would figure and favor Houston, right? This style. But,
Right.
you know, they're up 4-0 right now. So,
Red
I'll
hot.
take that was pretty. And here we go with the Auburn line down to 3.5. So if you liked it at 8.5, you got to love it at 3.5 right now.
Yeah. Milos Uzan steps into a triple for Houston to get their first points on the board. Joe, anything in the first half for you in Michigan-Auburn? Are you going to kind of let these final six play out
I'm going to wait here. I want to see how they finish it out. Janai Broome.
Not aggressive.
No.
But I think Bruce Pearl benched him for too long. I don't know if he got nicked up. I don't know if I missed something. There's no fouls.
No.
I don't know what Bruce was doing.
He was playing well.
Really
7-4, and then all of a sudden we got him out of a rhythm.
Yeah.
I don't understand what we're doing here, but down 3, 6 minutes left. Still, I mean, if you're banking on this 155.5, ugly first half right now.
Yeah.
I mean, dead under. All 3 games potentially headed to an
Could
under.
go under. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit just yesterday, the track meets that were. You also have 2 games, by the way, being played in a football stadium, which I know nobody's happy about. Kentucky, Tennessee, and now Houston and Purdue. Yeah, I think one of the stories, Lisi, again, we're bouncing around here. Unless I miss something, and I'll double check. But Bruce Pearl, and I know maybe, Janai Broome's not going to play every single second of this game, but it just looks like the timing was wrong on a Broome break, and
2.5.
It just seemingly has really slowed him down.
2.5. I mean, minus 160 on the money line. Can't get better a line than that if you like Auburn. You really can't.
What is it?
Minus 1. It was just down to minus 160.
Wow.
They were plus 3, minus 385, 4-1, minus 400 to be money line favorites. I still think they're going to open it up.
Wow.
That was
Defense,
tough.
though, for Michigan's playing well, Joe. They are. They're playing this game at their tempo, too. They're a bit of a quicker basketball team compared at least to Auburn.
There's Broome. Big bound.
We've seen speed give the Tigers maybe a little bit of trouble. Florida faster, Bama faster. We've seen those teams knock off the Tigers this season, a team, again, with very few losses. The reality, though, for Auburn is the worst team they've lost to this year. And I don't say that as a negative. It would be Texas A&M,
Right.
who Michigan just knocked off. So, but every other loss for Auburn, it's Duke, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, right? Like it's the best teams in the country that have been able to knock this team off. Michigan, though, seeing if they can do the same here. We got a foul and a charge, unfortunately, there. Nearly we're able to get Broom to the basket, which would have been great, but I don't think we were.
He's got 6 pounds, halfway home for the bounce.
Yeah, scoring, though, just not where you wanted it to be.
No. Now, I still like Auburn in this game. How do you believe this game's going to play out? I mean, here's the thing. I think the longer this game goes,
Auburn's going to have to hit some threes eventually, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Ooh, Fletcher Lawyer knocks another 3 down.
Wow. What is it,
12
7-5?
through the first 4 minutes. 12 points through the first 4 minutes.
What do you have under what?
61.5.
All right.
So 12 to 24. 5.
27. I still like Auburn here.
Fine with that. They're playing well.
You're still getting 8.5 with Purdue.
Milo Suzon hits his second triple of the game. 3 made threes in the first 4.5 minutes of Houston-Purdue. That'll help any over. When you're going to have as slow of a game as this one is trending to be from what we're watching here, nothing's going to be easy. You're going to have to make threes. Both teams have so far.
Yeah. And Kaufman-Renn, from what I've seen, non-factor right now, right?
Yeah, no.
Working. Why?
All-star game style from Chad Baker-Mazara there. Maybe not the best move.
What is going on? Kev, I just think this game with Michigan.
Yes.
They're playing well now.
Mm-hmm.
But again, this up and down really, to me, favors Auburn.
Yep.
3.5 in-game.
My thing with Auburn, Joe, 3 of 14 from 3. Those are going to have to fall eventually.
Right, but are they going to be that cold throughout the game?
No.
Right.
No, I don't think so. I just don't know when the timing is right, if you want to jump in on that. Right? We're at the under 4 timeout. They're going to have the basketball. Not a lot of free throws here. Fouls for each team, 6 on Auburn, 4 on Michigan. Both teams have shot 4. Auburn's missed 2 of theirs. Michigan's made all of theirs. Danny Wolf leading the way with 11. 7s for Broom and Baker-Mazara, lead men right now for Auburn at the top. Live total 135.5 in Houston, Purdue. 7.5 spread. Cougars up 1.
You got 149.5 in the market for Auburn total.
Yeah.
Down 6 points.
Is that a middle shot?
I'm thinking if we get down to
I don't think so. Yeah, you need
40s.
lower.
What do we have right now? We have 52 points.
52. You're at 3:36 remaining. Does Auburn slow it down for these final 3:36? 3:36.
No, I don't think so. No, I think they want to play up-tempo. They want to run up and down, transition. I think they have the advantage in transition.
Yep.
If they could get Broom. Again, the guy's in rhythm. Why take him out, right? I still think they have an advantage underneath. They haven't hit threes, 3 of 14. That's not going to continue. But we'll see. Ripping out wires and stuff, right? Hopefully they're ripping out everything.
What's this
Yeah, yeah. That's it.
All right, so I'll get up there. All right, so, man, I need to look into the props market here. Let me see what they have in terms of Janai Broom scoring live.
Can't get it on FanDuel.
Broom is 11-1 to get to 30. That does nothing for me. They're not offering real numbers.
Live threes,
annoying.
Kev. Live threes.
Okay. You would be looking at the start of the second half, though.
All right.
I'm not there yet.
How much time is left? 5 minutes? 4 threes, 8-1. First 4 minutes. 4 threes, 8-1.
How much? Whoa. Yeah?
First 4 minutes.
I feel like that's one of those things. Like, I know it sounds silly, but you almost have to just be like, all right, listen, I'm going to take 4 threes in every window, and I'm going to clip one of these. Because there's 5 windows.
Didn't we do that last year?
Oh, yeah. Because we had every Bama game. So every game we were in the mix. You know?
I need something right now. This Bruce Pearl is getting under my skin.
I'd love to play the final 4 minutes here, but we just missed out is the issue. That's all.
I still like Auburn. You're getting 4.5 now. I still think they pull away. 5.5's in the market. I still like Purdue. I'm sticking to my guns here. That's it.
Yeah, Fletcher Lawyer's playing well early in this basketball game. Does that continue?
Can I get this Miles Kelly to get me to 15? He needs 12 more. Kaufman, Wren.
There's nothing in there for him, huh?
Nothing.
And one for Fletcher Lawyer. Wow.
Kid's on fire.
Need the defense to step up here for Houston. Game is as slow as I want, but you're getting triples and N1s. Just efficient right now. Just efficient.
Give it to the big man.
All right,
Give
quick break here. We're live. It's in-game live bracket central. We're making it happen.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this once? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The early line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
All right, back right here on SportsGrid. In-game live bracket central. Kevin Walsh, Joe Lisi. Let's get the final 2 minutes of Michigan and Auburn in focus here. It's 29-28 Wolverines. Shani Broom's flirting with a first-half double-double. He's gotten 8 points, 9 rebounds right now. Total is trending under. Not way under, but trending under. I think one of the big stories from that perspective is just an inability to make the three-point shot right now, Joe. For Auburn, your guy Miles Kelly, taking some good ones, taking some bad ones. None of them are falling right now.
Cold as ice. Look at this.
Denver Jones on a rim out. And that was a decent look, right? That's what I'm saying. They're taking good ones, they're taking bad ones, they're not falling.
So what are they, 3 of 16 now?
Milos Uzan gets another three-point shot to fall. Too many three. I'm not in a great spot over in terms of a first half under
Uzan,
right now.
3 of 3 from 3.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
One of our guys in the back, very hot on Uzan. Great call by him. Bad job by me. But great call by him.
What was his number?
12.5, 11.5. 12.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
You cannot get in-game college player prop unders, Joe. I am not sure Trey Kaufman-Renn is scoring in this game. I mean, obviously he's gonna score a bit, but like
Got 2 points.
he's being
got
doubled
one
on
bound.
everything.
Yeah, 1 bound. All right.
He's really up against it right now
All right,
on that
way to
side
miss
of the
it.
ball.
All right, I really need Miles Kelly to step up here. You know, Broom's got 8. Cryer's got nothing.
Slow.
Slow it down.
Hmm?
This is it.
That's the key.
Wow.
A lot of foul calls, I feel. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like on drives the whistle's being blown. So Lawyer's going to shoot 2 when that comes out of the break.
Kaufman-Renn. Another
Broom.
one for Broom. 10 bounds first half.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Really attacking the glass. Not scoring it in the way that we were hoping, but really attacking the glass.
I'd like to see Miles Kelly get a little more involved.
There you go, though. Go right at him. Great job on the offensive glass.
He's got 11 bounds.
You have him for 14?
12.
Okay. What was the 12 number?
Plus 132.
Yeah, nice.
I think the
well on his
14
way.
was almost 3-1.
I mean, he's going to put everything in range right now with the way he's attacking the glass.
I
He's
thought
also
he
not
would-
going to spend much time on the bench in the second half.
No, but I thought he would be the factor for me.
Mhm.
You know, and I asked you, right? Could
Yep.
you get to 40 bounds and points? I
think plus 650 was
Right.
a DK option.
Yeah. I mean, you laughed at me, but I mean, I expect.
Oh, that was Kelly. 30-29 at the end of one there. I pick my head up, and, Danny Wolf grabbed a blow at the back end there. Michigan didn't score with him out. Michigan didn't score in the last 2:50 of the first half. Michigan scored 2 points. Here you go. Wow, look at this. Final 5 minutes, 2 points for Michigan.
Yeah. Now, that's why you're seeing 6.5s in the market again. It got as low as 2.5.
I think 6.5 looks light almost with the way
Broom's playing?
I mean, Auburn being 3 of 16 from 3, 32% from the field, and up a point. I mean, if you're Michigan, that's kind of nightmarish,
It
right?
is, right. So, how does this play out? I mean, you want to take a second half total?
So I have under 154.5. In-game totals 143.5. Broom and Wolf to combine for 50 is plus 440.
What's the Auburn team total?
Hold on. I have it right here. 75.5.
I love that.
No way. I can get there. That is 46 points. I'm not paying for that's way too expensive. You don't think that's expensive?
No.
All right.
75.5 juice to the under at minus 130.
I think that number is completely out of bounds. They could get hot from 3, but I just feel like you're paying like, oh, they're definitely going to get hot from 3. I don't know. We don't know that.
Auburn total alt points. 78.5 for Auburn.
Yep.
Plus 180. You want to take it as high as we can go? 84 plus 550.
Yes. What are you looking for?
Alt points for Auburn.
No, I don't see. I'm not seeing that. That's me.
Kev,
What?
they put up 30. They hit 3 of 16.
Right. So now you're looking for 50 points, Joe. Like it wasn't like, oh, they scored 40.
What did Michigan State score in that? They put up 42.
I'm not telling you they can't get it. What I'm telling you is I don't like the bet. An offense that's not been playing well against a good defense has continued to not play well. As somebody who bet a pregame under, I just have to
They
like
got a
my
72.5 number at minus 210.
Okay.
Michigan
Put it
State
with
put up
something?
42 points in the second half.
Yep.
So if they put up 42, you're right at 72.
Yep.
I'm just going off of what we saw tonight, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to take a shot.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm going to take over.
Well, why don't you lay? Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Why don't you just lay the 6.5?
Because I'm already laying the 6.5.
And that's. But if you have them getting to, let's be honest, right? You would be stunned if they didn't score 70. You think they're kind of going to get to around 80. You think they win this game by 10 to 15 points.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, don't call me Swami Joe. I mean,
What?
if I knew that, yeah, I'm already laying the 6.5. What if it's a 2-point game?
My point is, if you told me, hey, they scored, what is your number, 75.5? So they get to 76.
Yeah.
With I don't know, maybe Michigan is going to get, maybe this game's just going to open up. I don't know. That's just not how I'm seeing it right
Joe
now.
says over 78.5 for Auburn. What did they do against Creighton?
Need a
That's
late
what I
push
need
here
to
for
see.
Strohs.
He's watching.
He's
watching.
Just keep an eyes on it.
baseball.
Yandy Diaz at the plate.
Second half against Creighton, this team put up 47 points.
Right on the number.
Second half.
Copy paste.
It's smarter to be on SportsGrid. You studied the stats. You had the perfect bracket until your upsets turned into regrets. SportsGrid rides the highs and lows of every buzzer beater, bracket buster, and Cinderella story.
The Big Ten Freshman of the Year!
Our team brings you sharp insights, real-time reactions, and all the madness. Only on SportsGrid.
The two guys that can do it all.
Too much electricity this morning.
This is a good time. We're having a lot of fun.
I had to do a triple take. Ka-ching! Why? Because of parity.
I didn't mean to offend.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Load management is a dirty word.
Let him rip.
You know what? Circumstances provide the results. What? How do you do this one? Oh, Donnie, you've got such a good show there.
A network that is booming.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid. It's smarter to be on SportsGrid.
Look, man, I'll be honest with you. We've been here for a little. I'm not really feeling it.
4 hours we've been on.
I don't know if I could say the same for you.
I zoned out. I looked at the
Nah, it
screen. I thought
happens.
that was Janai Broom.
It happens. Yeah,
Broom
I'm
on
messing with
another
you.
bound. Meanwhile, speaking of non-existent, anybody want to wake up LJ Cryer?
No, thanks. They just fouled the three-point shooter and Manny Sharp. He'll head to the line now to try and extend the Houston lead. The first half is slowing up, which is great. I'm on under 61.5. In-game, that number's 58.5, so I'm trending. But I'm not there just yet.
Janai Broom for 30.
Okay.
6-1. Your boy Danny Boy Wolf plus 850 for 25.
So now talk to me.
Miles Kelly
how about
to record 5 made threes, 17
How about
to
Broom and Wolf for 50, 12-1? I don't know. 12-1's not bad.
How many does Wolf have?
Ow! 11.
We need 29 points in the second half.
What did we need when we took the other one?
I don't know. A lot.
We needed 32. Now we were getting 55-1, but we had better guys. I think Sharp just missed 2 of 3. That's pretty bad. That's Chrissy Chaos on the other side there, needing something out of it. Oh, I like this shot here. Cougs.
Best
Cougs.
team,
They'll tweet that
6-1. Best team. That's it.
Right, I don't know who's got the 6-1. You kind of short my numbers.
I mean, I hope Miles Kelly makes 5 threes. If he 17-1. I mean, is he going to shoot 5 threes?
So you're thinking of getting in on Broom plus the Wolf.
Let's do the threes right now. Coming right out of the gate.
What number?
3. 3-1.
Why is it never the flat number with you?
What's the flat number?
To make 2.
Hey, you want the 2? All right.
I don't know. Wouldn't that be all right?
A little chalky.
Doesn't pop for you, huh? No bite on a number like that.
You can get smashed with an anvil this show.
You
know?
Well, is that true?
I hit the under, but I mean,
a couple of things have come up us. Not much.
Yeah, we're basically getting cracked. We're getting the cheese board when we lost the filet mignon and 86-ounce tomahawk.
Slow it. I heard clapping in the back. I don't like that. I don't know what. Oh no. I don't know what they're rooting on back there. They have a first half over they didn't tell me about. Oh, okay. Rooting in a Metsies victory.
I'm on Purdue plus the 8.5, so I would like to see them be a little spunky.
Yeah?
You know, anytime this LJ Cryer, I mean, is he even out there?
I mean, Fletcher Lawyer right now is out here playing the game of his life.
Yeah, I know.
16 up.
He looks like he's like 50 years old.
He's got 12 points.
What is he, 12 years in college? I mean, it looks like basically he's like 35 years old. Look at him. I don't know.
Notoriously one of the youngest looking players I feel in the country, Fletcher Lawyer.
No. Well, look at him. Looks like he's got 6 kids and married about 18 years already, this guy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you judge that on? Like tan level?
Looking at the hairline, I don't know.
Jeez.
Whoa. Just saying.
All right.
Maybe he can. As long as he steps up and he covers the 8.5, he could do whatever he wants.
So you want to take 3-point shots is where you're at.
That's all we have. Unless you want to take these crazy halftime bets on props, which
they're already home too with the strikeouts.
They're not even normal props. Janai Broom to get 20 points in the second half is 6-1.
Is it?
Yeah.
So then let's take the 50 plus. It's a good bet.
Bet.
You don't think? If he's going to get, you're saying it's 6-1 for him to get to what, 30 points?
Yes.
All right, we would need 9 more out of
Danny Boy. Danny Boy Wolf. The Wolf Man.
You don't know?
The old Slick Rick thing. Punch him in his belly and he gave him a slap. That's what I'm hoping Auburn does to them in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, Danny Boy Wolf stepping up.
He's 850 for 25. We're taking it. You know what? You can, if you don't want it, that's on you. I'm on it. Click.
All right. I mean, okay.
So I'm alone.
You're alone on this, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, but I'll root it in.
But you were with me on Padula and Richardson.
I think I want to take the team total on Auburn.
Yeah, I knew that already.
But I didn't pull that trigger yet.
Right back on SportsGrid. We'll be right back.